Hello again, and welcome back to Granny Dorothy Visits. Today's topic is Express Gratitude. And the first reading, as usual, Wayne Dyer's Everyday Wisdom. The universe provides abundantly when you're in a state of gratefulness. And from Julia Cameron's Blessings, quote at the top of the page is from Larry Dossey. Prayer is an attitude of the heart. And this is called My Heart Brims with Affection and Expansion. I am committed to gratitude in my life. This choice opens my perceptions to receive my good. This choice shows me the inner doorway through which abundance comes to me. My heart is connected to universal love. Opening to my inner connection to Source, I receive an inflow of love and further gratitude. I give an outflow of love and further gratitude. Gratitude for me is active. It is an inner decision to name and cherish what I love. It is a recognition of the many ways in which I myself am loved and cherished. In committed gratitude, I strive to touch all with the loving kindness which touches me. I practice the principle of love in action. I am kind and compassionate first to myself and then to others. I cherish our worth, our dignity, our shared path as co-creative beings shaping our shared world. And the last one is from Good Vibes, Good Life by Vex King. Being thankful is one of the simplest and yet the most powerful habits you can cultivate. By counting your blessings daily, you can begin to condition your mind to look for the good in everything around you. Soon enough, you'll unconsciously begin to see the bright side of things and feel better about life. You can't feel bad while you're feeling thankful. As simple as showing gratitude sounds, most people struggle with it. It's much easier to focus on burdens than on gifts, to devote your attention to the things you don't have rather than the things you do have. I was once studying some of the most successful individuals on this planet, and one phrase really stuck with me. Greatness starts with being grateful. I didn't think too much of it at the time, but as I've grown older, I've begun to understand its value. I've realized that you can't feel joy without being thankful. Being thankful is a vital component to happiness. Furthermore, by expressing gratitude, we not only transform our vibrational state to become more magnetic to the good things, but we also become able to put things into perspective. We go through each day constantly comparing ourselves to others, and most of us rarely acknowledge that we have what others may desire. We also tend to compare ourselves to those we consider more fortunate than us, rather than those who are less fortunate. Just think of the amount of people who have to live through war on a daily basis. But we're completely safe from such troubles, and many more that we hear about in the news. It's easy to say thanks without really meaning it. The key to showing gratitude is to feel thankful. I'll use my coaching client Will as an example to illustrate how you can reach a true state of gratitude. After Will had started by reeling off a list of all of his problems, I asked him to tell me what he was thankful for. His response was that he couldn't think of anything. I knew his car meant a lot to him, so I asked, "How about your car?" He replied, "Yeah, I'm thankful for my car, I guess. This level of gratitude is a nice start, but it doesn't really change our state." Then I asked Will, what would it mean if he didn't have his car? He sat there for a moment and he thought about it. Then he began to list things. I wouldn't be able to go to work, pick up the groceries, go and see my friends, and I wouldn't be able to pick up my kids from school. I could see his state changing as he started naming these things and envisioning them in his mind. I then went a step further and asked, what would it mean if you weren't able to pick up your kids? He replied, well, they'd have to walk back home or take the bus. I pressed, and how would that walk back be for them? Suddenly he imagined them walking in the cold weather. Will knew they'd be unsafe, and he was visibly unsettled. After a few moments, he thought back to when he was a kid and how he used to get bullied on the bus home. This was when it hit him. He took a heavy breath. I could see the relief on his face as he thought back to his car. He finally admitted how grateful he was that he not only had a car, but also that it helped him improve the lives of those he loved. His state completely transformed, and I observed the shift in his body language. When practicing gratitude, imagine how different your life would be without that particular thing you're showing thanks for. It will produce strong feelings and emotions, and this is how you can get into a powerful state of gratitude. Remember, there might be many things in your world that are going wrong, yet there are also many things that are going right. The more you count your blessings, the more blessings you'll have to count. And isn't that wonderful? That's all about attitude and how we look at things. And we do have so much to be grateful for, and we should give thanks, especially around Thanksgiving, but always, every day, give thanks. So I send you my love. Until next week, bye for now.